You hear that crunch? Oh, how's that? Is that good?
That's good and hot.
That's good and hot. I'm Joseph Brooks, and this is Lawyer in the Kitchen. Welcome to Lawyer in the Kitchen. Today we're going to make a perfect grilled cheese sandwich. In fact, we're going to make two. We're going to make one with butter, which is what I've always used, and I'm going to try the mayonnaise because I've heard that works. It's crispy, you don't taste the mayonnaise, and so we're going to try that. We're going to use sharp cheddar, mozzarella, and sourdough bread. So butter is going to be first. And I put this butter in the microwave so it'll be a little easier to spread because we don't want to mess up the bread. And don't miss any part of the bread. We want it all covered. Now we're going to flip it over. You would think this would be the easiest thing on the earth to make. This is the second time we've done this. Grilled cheese ought to be easy to make. But I had it too high, did this, did that. Anyhow, we're going to get this, that flame's going to be right about there. And we're going to put our skillet on here. And we're going to take our two pieces of bread and we're going to do them like this. And then we're going to let that sit for about 2 to 3 minutes, but we're going to check and see where we are. We don't want this too brown. This is the side, the underneath side is where I'm going to put the cheese when I turn it over. So I'm just going to get a little crisp on it, not much. It's been about 1.5 minutes. Our pan's just now getting warm. That's not there yet. I want to put a little crisper. I want to put it a little more crispy than that. Let's have a look at it. That looks good. Nice. We don't want any more than that right now. Now I am going to turn these around, and now we're going to put the cheese on, and you'll see why I did that in just a second. All right, I've had this cheese sitting out for a few minutes to kind of get warm because that's the hardest part of this, is getting the doggone cheese to melt nicely. So the warmer it is, the better. And what I'm going to do right now is add this incredible, well-fitted cover to go on my pan. I try to be that way. And so we're going to keep some of that heat in there, start melting that cheese before we flip it over, and then we're going to keep checking this. And you know what? Some people say 5-6 minutes. I don't know. It depends on how high you have the heat, but you don't want it hot. You want the heat to be low to medium and more towards the low. Let's have a look. Nice. Already starting to melt. Now, I've only used one slice on each piece of bread, so a total of 2 slices. All right. Now we're going to flip it. It's looking pretty good right there. I'm going to cover it again.
You are?
Yep, going to cover it again. We want this to be nice and melted. All right, this looks pretty close to me. Cheese looks like it's melted pretty nicely. We're going to cut this in half. And we're going to see if that cheese does what it's supposed to do. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is the one with butter. Let's see how this one goes. Here's our taste tester. Look at that. You hear that crunch? Oh. How's that? Is that good?
That's good and hot.
That's good and hot. Fantastic.
Oh, good.
All right, now it's time for the mayonnaise. No, hold on. One more thing. One more thought.
Well, one more bite, but again, why the mayonnaise?
There's no mayonnaise on this.
No.
Because we're going to see which is better. You're going to tell us.
Oh, I can tell you which is better.
I don't think you can.
The butter's better.
I don't think you can. Now we're going to make one with mayonnaise. We're still going to use butter on the inside for the cheese, but this time we're going to put mayonnaise on the opposite side. And by the way, the soup homemade tomato soup. Check out my video on that. It's really, really good. So we're going to put butter, making sure we cover the whole, don't miss any of it. So we got this butter nice and soft, and that's the way to do this, because you don't want to tear up this bread. And it only takes a second or two, or 30 seconds in the microwave. And now we're going to flip them over. And we're going to try this. First of all, we're going to pull the label off. Listen to that. So we're going to smooth that out with a spoon. My understanding is it does not taste like mayonnaise, but it makes it crisp and just a little bit different. Ooh, there you go. Now, I think you can probably use any kind of mayonnaise you want, but I have my preferences. We're ready to put butter side down first. We have our flame about the same height, not very high. And we're going to put just a little crisp on there, just a little bit, same with the butter as we did before. All right, it's been a couple of minutes. That's looking good. I'm going to flip this around so when I put the cheese on here, there we go. That's looking good. All right, let's get that cheese on there. Again, this is mozzarella. This is cheddar, sharp cheddar, cheddar. Okay, and it's nice. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit because I hear it sizzling. And we're gonna cover it up. It's hard to tell how this lid goes on sometimes. I'm trying to make my spot for the handle. All right, it's been a little more than a minute. It's already melting nicely. Just gonna flip this on over. Oh, look at that. She's looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this for just a minute. Keep that heat in there. We want that cheese to melt nicely. One flip. That's a little bit much, but that's all right. That's gonna be tasty. I think this is done. All right. Oh, look at that. Let's cut her in half. Let's see what we got this time. Ooh, not bad. Not as good as the first one, but I want to know how it's going to taste. All right, I'm interested in seeing this. I know. Yeah, don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Well, because I think you just don't think about it, I think. What do you think? Besides it's hot. It's crispy though, isn't it? I hear it crunching. And you don't taste the mayonnaise, do you? No. All right. So which one do you like better? I mean, don't think about it. Just which one's crispier? Which one tastes crispy? Get another shot here. Hold on now. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, look at that. That looks good.
In all honesty, I really think I like the butter better.
All right. Well, I'm going to try it now.
I don't taste the mayonnaise, but it tastes different than just butter.
Okay. Fair enough.
So, yeah, it's good.
All right.
I like the butter better.
It's tasty.
But see, it's different.
I like the butter better. All right. You got to try this at home. Come back next time. Thank you.